Twin Blades are a fast and aggressive new weapon type in Code Vein 2. For this New Game Plus run, I used Glutton's Bells. The fast attacks on this strange set of blades, and the plethora of options to multi-hit your enemy, whether through the moveset or forme, made this my favorite clear of the game yet. This weapon will be available to anyone who does the hero fights. After you beat Hero Jose, head to Magmel and buy the Glutton's Bells from Jadwiga. You'll notice from moveset alone, there are a few ways to hit your enemy multiple times in quick succession. First, we have the light attacks. The first two in the chain are quick double swipes, with a longer animation for the third input. I didn't use this as much, because for tighter attack windows, it's much safer to use those first two inputs. The heavy attack is a longer chain. This didn't see much use as I preferred the forme, but the jumping attacks can be chained together with each other. After you jump using a forme or the jump button, hit the light attack and then the heavy attack to combo as you fall back to the ground. The buffing forme for this run were a little bit different. I used Adrenaline as usual, but instead of Overdrive, I used Bridge to Glory. This forme still has a lower duration than Adrenaline, but is based on our mind stat, and this build is a strength mind build. Also, when you get hit, it does not reset like Overdrive. To find this, head to the back of the amusement park, where the haunted house entrance is, and you'll find it in a chest. Do be sure you're not doing Holly's quest line though, as the setup for the amusement park is different during that quest. Next, our attacking forme. Shredding Spin is a great distance closer and is the forme I use the most. Your character shoots ahead from a pretty good distance and spins up against the enemy. If you happen to have a status effect on your weapons, which we will get to later, this inflicts a little status every single hit. Next is a similar forme to Shredding Spin, Rising Twirl. This does more or less the same thing, but instead of a distance closer, this gets you up in the air. It's perfect for fights when you want to hit the enemy higher, like Idris's Retainer, or for the first Jose fight, that has a lot of ground-based attacks. Next is the forme I neglected to use far too much, Scorpion. This attack on my build hit for over 4,000 damage in some cases, and gives you iframes at the start of it. If you know you won't be hit on the charge in after your iframes, you should always be using this move. I found it to be very effective against NPC enemies. Foul Blood Barrier was nice, it comes with the weapon, and I did use it at the very beginning of the run, but this build tends much more towards offense rather than defense, so I switched it out for Venom Mark. If there's one forma you use from this build, let it be this one. Poison in this game is really fun. Of all the main bosses I fought, only one is immune to it. All the others, it does thousands of points of damage. So I will be using this again in the future. To find it, head to the downed helicopter in the north central part of Sunken City. For the jail, Ivy again. I'm in love with this one, best range in the game. Sure, Bat would be fun for this as well, or even maybe a close range jail such as Ogre. I just cannot get away from the Ivy. Regarding Bequeathed Forme, Idris's Deceit. It scales with the two stats we're buffing up, so this is a great choice. It can clear trash mobs and put slow on bosses, so you can spam out a couple multi-hit attacks. Defensive Forme are mostly the same, Parry Shield and Umbral Shift, except this time I used the Heavy Parry Shield. This gives us more defense, and I used it over the standard Mutinous Bracer this time, as I had more Fortitude to spare. The question I have for you all this week is this: what is the most difficult fight in this game? I'm kinda going back and forth on it. Resurgence Core is really difficult, and the first Valentin fight gave me the most trouble of all the final bosses. But during my first playthrough, the boss that gave me the most trouble, which I was trying at over 2 hours to defeat, was Hero Holly. This run I was able to get her on the second try, and I got every single hero within 4 attempts. Lyle ended up giving me the most trouble this time. But I still think Hero Holly might be the hardest fight in the game for me. Some of those second phase Gatling gun attacks are pretty tough to dodge. Without a shield, I'm not sure that I know how to dodge some of them, so that's really fun. But do let me know down below which is the hardest boss fight for you. And as always, for more Souls-like and build videos like this, every single Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, be sure to like and subscribe to the Jersey side. Our blood code for the build is Lose. Strength in Mind blood code, even though it's the first one you get, it works well for our purposes. For boosters, level up Noah's blood code, and the second one you clear, you will get Twin Blade Mastery. Strength and Mind boosters are helpful as well. A couple other boosters I used were Seasoned Runner for sprint stamina cost down, and Ichor Absorber for more Ichor gain on drain attacks. To round it all out, there was no second weapon use on this run. I just had something that fit my burden that I could slap Adrenaline and Bridge to Glory on. Overall, it's really nice to have twin blades in this game. There was nothing quite so fast in the first game, unless you consider something like the Crimson Blades triple hit, so I had a great time using something so fast in a Code Vein setting. Due to the speed and effectiveness of this weapon, I feel that on my third playthrough, I'm really getting the hang of these bosses. Some of these fights were sloppy, but no one gave me that much trouble, and Glutton's Bells did get the job done.